Viterbo University has seen an increase in teachers going for their master's degree in education. News 8's Sarah Tamer is here to explain why. Sarah?
Wisconsin has been seeing a teacher shortage as not enough students have been enrolling for bachelor's programs in teaching. But when it comes to master's degrees, the numbers show different results. 140 students graduated today from Viterbo alone with a master's degree in education. If you ask some teachers in the area why they're pursuing a master's degree in education, you'd get a common answer.
Well, as a teacher, I think it's important to be a constant learner.
Part of wanting to become a teacher, I've always been a lifelong learner.
Viterbo's Director of Arts and Education, Susan Hughes, says 140 students graduating in the master's program this year is significant compared to previous years.
Around 2011, we took a real dip downward, and our lowest was 82.
Hughes says this was in part because of Wisconsin's legislation called Act 10, which stripped collective bargaining rights for public sector union employees, including teachers. But Hughes says master's degrees in education have increased since then.
For the districts who still do honor the master's degree as a bump on the pay scale, that is certainly an aspect of it. We certainly hope and believe that it's the professional development that educators crave once they're in the field, in practice.
That professional development is what pushed Viterbo Master's graduate Megan Hellman to continue teaching.
Teachers are being held more and more accountable for what we are doing in the classroom and what we are sharing with the kids. And I think part of that accountability is as we challenge our students to be lifelong learners and to meet more and more standards, we can set the example ourselves by looking for ways to continue to challenge and grow in the educational field.
Jessica Fredrickson, who will go on to continue teaching in a women's prison, says the higher the accomplishment, the bigger the reward.
As a regular classroom teacher, I didn't have that flexibility, which has been really empowering for me because I feel like I'm able to help those individuals on a higher level.
Now, I also contacted UWL to see if they're seeing a decline or an increase in students enrolling in their undergraduate education program, and they said they've seen a stable number of undergrads in that program. They also tell me they have a 98% job placement rate upon graduation in education.
Thank you, Sarah. Viterbo's graduating class in the Masters of Education program was 116 last year, 98 in 2015, and 82 in 2014.